Thank you guys, obviously, for coming tonight. And, well, let's just get this started, right? We're going to do a quick interview, and then these guys are going to rock for you tonight. So let's welcome the Dirtheads! Yay! Ooh.
Hi.
Yeah.
What's up?
You want to stand or sit, or I don't know, you're making me nervous. You'll sit? Okay. All right, well, welcome, guys. Welcome to Scranton
Thanks for having us.
FM 92.1's Radio Theater. I see you all have long sleeves on, as we do too, right? The one day in about 300 days that it rains. And they come here. But that's okay, because we said before, they're bringing the sunshine, right? They're going to make us feel like we're at the beach. It's going to be awesome. All right, so let's just jump into these questions, because I know these guys are dying to see you guys play. All right, so I'm sure this is a question that you guys are going to be totally bored with, that you've heard 900 times.
Why don't you come up with something more creative then? If you're already going into it with a negative attitude, I'm just not even going to answer it.
Touche. Okay, so here's a question that I'm sure you've never heard before.
There you go. There we go. Now I'm excited to answer.
Are you excited to answer my question now?
I can't wait.
All right. Can you tell us, for those of us that don't know, where the name Dirty Heads came from? I know.
I've never
heard that question before. And no, we don't know.
My parents got divorced, and Duddy's parents got divorced, and then my dad and his mom got together, and then we moved into the same house, and then we built bunk beds, and then he was like, "Don't touch my drum set," and I was like, "Oh," and I put my balls on the drum set.
Good answer. Good answer.
It was a nickname more so given to us by our older brothers. Me and Dustin met through hanging out with our older brothers, and we'd always kind of tag along and always have to do the beer runs and stuff to gain respect from our older brothers, and it's kind of just a nickname that they give us.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good. I think I like the first answer better, but you know.
We usually lie about it.
Yeah. Okay, so sophomore album just dropped last month, right? Cabin by the Sea. Now you've done collabos in the past, and this album is no different. When you're writing and you're sitting down and you're in the studio, do the specific artists come to mind? Do you write these songs and go, oh my God, you know who would be perfect to do this one part? Or do you have people in mind when you're in the studio?
Yeah, we definitely have people in mind. You're writing a song, and maybe sometimes you get stumped or something, and you're like, oh, well, who would fit good on this song? Who can we bring in? And we always like to bring people in anyway, because it's nice to get someone else's take on your music. And when they come in with their ideas, you're I would never have thought of that, So we always like to work with other people, and yeah, all the people that we got on this album were great. We always shoot for the top, and if think they're probably going to say no.
If they shoot you down, then you go down.
Say no, and then we'll just get to the But they always come back and they say yes, and we're always surprised. But it's awesome.
Yeah, we got lucky.
So aside from settling for your B list,
we got lucky on this. Everybody that we asked for, everybody that we heard, when we finished Dance All Night, or when we finished Your Love, or when we finished Smoke Rings, everybody that we were like, okay, Del should be on this, or Modest should be on this. We got everybody. We didn't settle for anybody, which was cool. And I don't even know if we would have. Maybe if we couldn't have got them, we might have just done it ourselves. I don't think we would have settled. It would have just been me or Duddy taking a verse or something.
Right, you would have been the song's not going.
If we can, we'll just do it ourselves, and I don't know. That's weird, but I don't think settling is good for any songs to do.
You're right. Okay, so that being said, I'm now that I've totally dissed you, now, anybody that you haven't worked with that you would like to in the future? Anybody that you're yeah, this band or this guy?
The Beastie Boys. I've always wanted to do a collab with them. That would be awesome.
Right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, we look forward to that. All right. So as as surfers, skaters, what was it like to have your song "Morning Light" featured on Tony Hawk's video game?
To be honest, that game's kind of sucked.
Oh. Oh. Or-
It wasn't like the good Tony Hawk one. It was his downhill jam. What was that? And then they came out with some other good skate games. But being a gamer and being a skateboarder, it was really cool.
Really cool.
I think the gamer side of me was more excited. Like, we had to do a Sims game, and it was. God. I don't think we've ever done so many takes at doing something, because we had to sing in the Sims language that they wrote out for us, and it was Stand Tall, so it was like smorging, floor, gorging, dorging, morging, and it's like when all your buddies are laughing at you and you're in the booth and you're making gibberish up, it was terrible, but it was really fun.
So it was a little difficult to speak in the Sims language. Interesting. All right. So this is a selfish question. This is more for me. So I'll just turn my back to you guys now. All right. So first album, right? Any Port in a Storm. Second, Cabin by the Sea. We see a theme here, right? Any chance that your next album might have a sea theme? Maybe like you're gonna need a bigger boat. or like something of that nature.
Yeah, I think we'll do the trilogy, and then after that we'll probably.
Then you'll move forward, yeah. All right, very cool. Well, I'm done. Are you guys done listening to me? Yes, pretty much. I know. I'm not offended. All right, without further ado, let's give a warm Scranton welcome to the Dirty Heads.
Thanks.